Good morning, YouTube modelers. RB Model Works coming to you from Moscow, Idaho. Wanted to do this quick test today. I came across this from one of the other guys that I follow, and the results were phenomenal, and I just thought I really wanted to use it, and I wanted to share it. The cleanup and everything on it is good. If you've seen some of my past videos, you know I do like using all-clad chrome. If you're having an off day, your chrome will have an off day with all-clad. So I just wanted to give this stuff a shot. It looked absolutely awesome, and what I'm looking forward to most is the fact that we now have a brushable chrome paint, whereas really in the past we haven't. This is their airbrush version. But what I'm going to be doing is these, which will have no prep to them. I'm just going straight chrome paint, brushed right on top. The airbrushed, they do recommend that you go over a gloss black base. So I'm going to use Mr. Finisher 1500, and then my all-clad gloss black base. I love this stuff. For even a black gloss black paint, that stuff is it's tits. And then I will airbrush the chrome over the top of that. I will be using my Iwata Neo. Actually, no, I won't. That's got too big a tip on it. I will be using my Procon 270, which I have a 2.2 needle in it. My Iwata Neo, it just spits too much brush, or too much paint. Anyway, I'm going to make this short. I'm going to get my prep done, and we'll come back and visit the results. All right, back at the booth here real quick. This is the brass rear spoiler that I did for my Neil Castle Charger. Just wanted to try it out, and actually came out pretty good. But this, what I wanted you to see, it's got the Surfacer 1500 I laid down first, and then the all-clad. For a gloss black, I just love the all-clad. It's just beautiful stuff. So I'm gonna go over to the booth and spray the chrome metal, and I shall return in just 1 second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the bench. Very, very amazed at how well this stuff come out. Again, I use the Mr. Surfacer 1500 black, the gloss black all-clad, and then the green stuff chrome over that. This is the brass spoiler that I just did, and look at that. I mean, you're really going to have to see this stuff in person to see how nice it looks. I mean, it's not the toy chrome look, but man, it sure does look good. And these are the rims that I did. And honestly, I think I went a little too heavy. I should have stopped at my last one. Because I think I lost a little bit of shine. But look at those. And then there's the Salvino's chrome wheel, which you're never going to achieve that effect since that's real chrome. But anyway, so now what we're going to do, since we took a look at the good airbrush stuff, is I'm going to hand paint these pieces here. I use this little thing for glue, and let me get it over in the picture. I got this off Amazon. It's from a tattoo supply, real cheap. These cups you can just drop in, but I use them for when I'm gluing and stuff like that. But from what I understand, you cannot brush with this stuff. You have to dab it on. So and this stuff levels out really good. I used it on my hood pins, and it globbed up. It was just this big ball. And an hour later, when I came back, it had actually, that big ball of paint had actually disappeared. I was very surprised. Let's see, I'm just kind of dimpling it in. Because basically, if you try to brush it, it's thin enough, it'll just leave brush strokes. And I don't even know if this is being this this kind of a weird concave feature of the wheel, if it's even going to work. But hey, you know, that's why I'm trying it, just so we can see how it works. And by far, I'm not the best airbrusher, the best painter. As you can probably tell from some of my paint jobs. You know, I just started airbrushing about a year and a half ago. I like to always use different mediums. You know, somebody asked me, why do I keep buying enamels and stuff like that? I just like the idea of not having just one paint that I can work with. If I want to use acrylics, I know how to use acrylics. Same with enamels. If I want to use enamels, and the only way I'm going to do that is if I buy them and I use them. So, then I'm just really kind of globbing it on there. You can see it's already got kind of a chromy, shiny look. Same with the rim. Look at that. Hand-painted chrome, ladies and gentlemen. Not perfect, but what is? I'm just blown away by this stuff. When I seen it, I'm like, oh, I've got to try me some. Now, for US-based sellers, I found a few places that does carry it, but none of them really have everything in stock. The main people that I wanted to and hope to have it is Switchline. You may not be familiar with that name particularly, but Three Amigos, Miller Motorsports, and those guys over there sell their decals out of Switchline. And basically, you can go there and they have paints and tools and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, and that's it for that. Let me, got some little divots here in the paint. Yeah, we're just going to go right back over that, and we're going to let that set for a few. And, oh, but anyway, getting back to Switchline paints. They sell green stuff world paint, rubbing alcohol. quick, easy cleanup. Look at that. Just like that, it's clean. Amazing. Easy to work with. But anyway, Switchline was the one I was hoping would have it. They had the brushable kind, and then they were out of stock on the airbrush stuff. Another place I found it, they were out of both. Another place, they had the airbrush, but not the brushable. So instead of just ordering all over the place, I went factory direct to Green Stuff World. It's a Spain company, and I ordered it on the 1st, and it got here yesterday on the 9th. So 8 days international shipping. That's very good. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to take some pictures of this to post on Facebook. And then I will get this video together, and we will get it posted to my channel. So, all right, that's it, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. And I mean, honestly, you really just have to see this stuff in person to see how nice it is. And again, I think I can do a little bit better of a job. I need to switch needles on my Procon. I think it still has a 3 in it. I did turn my PSI way down to 10. You do not want to shoot this at a high pressure. Like Alclad, you want to do nice thin coats. And that's it. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And I really want to thank you guys, subscribers. I looked at my analytics this month, 64 new subscribers, over 2,500 views, over 7,000 minutes watched. You know, I know that's no big deal for most people, but for me it is. My main goal is just to share what I do so that it might help someone else. You know, I'm not no king of anything. I'm not a expert modeler or anything. I just love to build models. And when I do stuff, I like to be able to share that and different tools, you know, like this thing. I think it was like $8. And then the 3 different sizes of these, you know, which I keep over here in the drawer. I think they were like $3.99 a bag. I'm going to have those for years. So, but anyway, I like I said, I just like to share those little tidbits with everybody. And y'all have a blessed day and stay safe out there. Appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button down below. Have a blessed day.